Hello everyone, this is Piyu here and I'm here today with process video. Of late I have been preparing my travel journal for the trip that I made with my parents to the northeast India in April, and I'm so behind in catching up with my travel journal, so I have committed to create one page per day. And when I do make posts on Instagram, I have been getting a couple of requests to put videos on my channel on how I create my pages. So I decided to do a process video today. The video is going to be quite a bit long, and I have no intentions to edit my video because I don't get enough time to do all that, so I just record and then upload. So I truly apologize for the long video. Now in this particular page out here, I am going to use watercolors, a little bit of thin washies and some stamps, and there is going to be a picture which I'm going to use. So I want to record here memories on our visit to the Zoological Himalayan Engineering Institute and the Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park. Let's get started. So in case you guys want to grab a cup of coffee, please pause it here, go get your coffee and then come. Alright, so let me get started now. So all I plan to use is are these two thin washies. I'm obsessed with thin washies of late, so I am going to layer one washi down the other. I might end up being, really quiet when I'm crafting, so please apologize me for that, because I don't think I'm that good in, talking and crafting together. But I will try my level best. So I just love the way the colors blend, the blue and the greens. I guess they look damn pretty. And next what I'm going to do is I intend to do a little bit of stamping. So I have got this stamp set with me. I did purchase on a clearance sale if I'm not wrong. So I intend to use this stopwatch stamp. Probably I will stamp it over the washies. So this is the watercolor ultimate pigment ink intense black, which I use. That's my normal go-to, and I'm going to stamp the image. Should I be doing it here or here? Probably I will do it here. Yes, that's going to be the place. Yes, so I create a stamp there, and I generally have this rubber stamp cleaner with me. So whenever I use my stamps, I just dab a little bit of this onto a tissue paper like this, and then just clean the stamps right away. So that's what I do, so that the stamps stay clean. So I'm basically a neat freak. So I want everything to be tidied up then and there. But still, my craft table, it does go to a mess, but I just love that, adore that creative mess. Now, the next thing which I intend to do is use a little bit of watercolors. Of late, I'm kind of pretty much obsessed with that. So this is the normal, it's a very inexpensive student version watercolor Xoxo Camel. And I normally use the brush pens to create the watercolor effect, and I understand that I don't have my brush pen with me right away, so let me just go quickly to the craft room and then get my watercolor brush. Just a minute. Yeah, oops, I'm back. I'm totally back. So this is the watercolor brush that I use to create background effects generally. So I am going to take this blue, because I just like blues. So I'm kind of pretty much generous with the paint. Now what I do is I create a background here. The advantage with the brush pen is that it just takes the right amount of water every time you kind of tend to use it, so it is less messy than the normal ones. But when you are watercolor scripting, I would suggest that these guys might not do the trick. You will have to go for the normal traditional paint brushes. But if your intention is to create backgrounds like this, then these guys are just amazing. So now let me wait for this guy to dry up. And I also have got a date stamp here. I generally do prefer to kind of date my journal pages. So in the meantime, when this dries, I am using the Faber-Castell stamp pad and this date stamp to stamp the date. This happened on the 22nd of April. It happened on the 22nd of April. So let me just shift it to April now. Yes, and then here you go. I stamped the date here on the top. I'm sorry, my hand is kind of hindering. So there comes the date. You can also give the shadow effects, like stamp the date one below the other, so that it kind of gives a shadow effect. Now I guess this is almost dry. So what I intend to do is, this is the picture which I have here. My dad clicked it in the Samsung phone. I look so happy. Now I'm going to stamp the image there. It is for that I created those blue background, so that it kind of gives a nice effect to the photo. So I'm just going to I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, this seems to be perfect. Now before I press it onto the paper, I just make sure that I'm happy with the place wherein it is placed, and I just want a little bit of blue down here, because I just want a little bit more. So just use a little bit more of paint. That's what I do. So I guess that's it now. And I decide to use my alphabet stamps. These are the alphabet stamps which I purchased. This also was from a clearance sale. I don't remember the brand and all that. So I intend to stamp OMG, because I was so happy that day. We saw red pandas. Red pandas are the state animal of Sikkim, and I've never seen those guys before, so it was absolute fun to say hello to them. I am a pet lover. I just love animals, and it really brightens my face when people send animal stickers to me, because my husband, he does not allow me to keep pets at home because he's scared of them. Yes, he is scared of them. So I always keep telling him, to take me to the zoo. which he does. He's quite sweet enough to take me to the zoo, but when he sees the reptile corner, he never comes inside. It's like, you go inside, I'll wait out. So scared of snakes. I don't know why. Is he so scared of snakes? He sees snakes in his dream. Can you believe that? And then he gets a headache after that. Poor him. So that's how it is. I have stamped OMG there. I'm not pretty much concerned about the spacing, because you can see that they are not equally spaced, but I am just least bothered about it. I just love the way it has turned up. And then I decide to use this flower because it coordinates with the green over there. I decide to use this flower. This was sent to me by my Santa, Mona, when she made a flip book for me. So I just love these. We don't get these kind of stickers in India. It's not a sticker, it's just a design where you have to add glue. So in case you guys are curious about what glue I use, this is the glue which which is my go-to. It is my Fevicol glue. We generally get this in India, and if you don't want that much of an adhesive, then you have these Fevi sticks, which are like the glue sticks you have abroad. So those are my go-tos. Now I decide to put it here, or where should I put it? Now here would be better. I decide to fix it there. I press it on kind of pretty much nicely. Now once I'm done with that, I just want to watercolor script Mary underneath. So I use my paint brush. I don't know the size of the tip and all that. I don't have any watercolor training. I just buy the brush and try it at my end. Now that YouTube is there, you just don't need classes, I think, because YouTube has everything. So I decide to go with the black, this black, to watercolor script the word Mary. I'm quite nervous for this because I'm doing it in front of camera, but let me just give it a try though. So whenever I do the down strokes, I make sure that I pull it, broaden the strokes. When I do the downward strokes, I make sure that I press it onto the paper so that you get a very nice effect. So that's what I generally do. That's the trick. I'm not pretty happy with the way it is turning out because I'm getting a bit nervous in front of the camera. But I guess it's okay. I mean, ultimately it's just to give you ideas. So that's it. I have stamped OMG, and now that I have watercolor scripted Mary, the next thing what I'm going to do is add a little bit of what do you say, these were the stickies I got from Heidi Swap. So I would probably use some word stickers over there. Which shall I use? Maybe Bliss. I would go with Bliss, and then I would attach it here. So that's going to be the place. And since it is all about family time, I would also want to make sure that I use this sticker somewhere, but I just, at the same time, I don't want to get it quite crowded. Right, I think it would become too crowded. I decide not to go for that. Let me check my stash for some other stickers. So I have these stars. Maybe I'll just try to decorate the page with a little bit of these cute stars. No, I don't want greens because then it becomes too greeny. Oh, there's a lot of noise. There's somebody at my neighbor's house. I got a warning from my neighbor for loud music today. Can you believe it's Sunday? And then she tells me that I should not be, you know. She tells me that I have to put the volume down. Isn't that so sad? It truly is. Yeah. And I have this giraffe guy now because we went to the zoo. I really wanted to incorporate him somewhere, but I think then it'll become too busy. But I'm just going to give that a go. Yeah, that's it. So now that this page is done, what I would do is I would journal to the sides maybe about the experiences. I would write about red panda being the state animal of Sikkim, and then we did see a leopard cat as well. I mean, it was so gorgeous, you know. He was such a sexy guy. And there was a poor tiger which was actually not well, and then it was roaring all through the time. I think she was not well. Then we also saw yaks, which are found only in towards the Himalayan sides. Then we also saw something called a barking deer, which we generally don't find in the zoos towards the southern part of India. Those barking deers, they produce some kind of a noise which signals the other animals around that there is a lion or there is, you know, danger ahead of it. So that's how it is. So I would probably journal a little bit about the day here and then call that a page. I hope you guys like the way in which the pages turned out. It is so simple, and it's just a very nice way to use your scraps as well. Thanks a ton for watching, you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.